this meeting to order. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance and the invocation following. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Dear God, please bless our elected officials. Grant them the wisdom to know and the courage to do what is right for all citizens. Amen.
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 Roll call, please.
Allen. Here. Green.
Here.
LaFleur. Mistrovich.
Here.
Rindell.
Here.
Ricks.
Here.
Warren.
Here.
A motion to excuse Counselor LaFleur from tonight's meeting, being out of the United States,
I'll make
Support.
where we'd all like to be right now.
United States.
Well, outside the continental United
There you
States.
go.
let's put it that way.
I'm like, where did he go?
And a very happy birthday to him today also. All in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against? Motion does pass. Need a motion for approval of the minutes from the City Council meeting of November 4th.
I'll make that motion.
Support.
Motion been made and supported. Any discussion on those minutes? All in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against? Motion does pass. We also need a motion to approve the minutes of the organizational meeting of November 11th.
I'll make that motion.
Support.
It's been made and supported. Any discussion on that motion? Being not, all in favor of the motion signify by saying aye. Against? Motion does pass. Audience comments on any non-agenda. I believe you're here on our agenda tonight, and I will not be going to the audience since there isn't any other than people that are on the agenda this evening. Adoption of agenda, Mr. City Manager, any changes?
No changes.
City Council, any changes? Accept, motion to accept the agenda as presented be in order.
I'll make the motion.
Support.
Motion been made and supported. Is there any discussion? Being not, all in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Against? Motion does pass. Is there a motion for the consent agenda?
I'll make a motion to approve the consent agenda as presented.
Support.
Motion been made and supported. There's no discussion on the motion. All in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against? Motion does pass. We have no public hearing this evening. We have 3 items for consideration. The first one being consideration of special event request, CARE, that's C-A-R-E, of Southeastern Michigan. Mr. City Manager.
City Council is scheduled to consider a special event request from CARE of Southeastern Michigan for their 8th annual Ride for Recovery bicycle ride on Saturday, August 16th, 2020. Ride for Recovery is an annual bike ride event that raises funds and awareness to stop addiction and celebrate sobriety. This will be the 3rd year they're in Richmond. The one change that council will notice from the 2018 and 19 Ride for Recoveries that have been hosted here in Richmond is moving the date from the end of September to the August date that they're proposing in your packet tonight. I believe they're doing so in hopes of better weather. And Erica Jones is here tonight if you have any questions of CARE.
Would you like to?
Sorry, John. Sunday, August 16th.
I'm sorry, Yep, you're correct.
Sunday, August 16th. Hello,
Yep.
good evening, everyone. On behalf of CARE, I just want to thank everybody, the city of Richmond, the first responders, the school, Maniachi's Banquet Center. You guys have been really welcoming. The last ride was my first ride and my colleague Kayla's, and we're like, we love Richmond. This is, I don't know, it's a great city, and all our participants really enjoyed it, so we hope to come again next year. Awesome. We can answer any questions you have.
Anybody have any questions? No, very good. We're happy you are here.
Yeah, thank you. Is that
Is-
it?
Yep. Is there a motion?
I make a motion to approve the special event request from CARE of Southeastern Michigan for their Ride for Recovery bicycle ride on Sunday, August 16th, 2020, and approve the use of the municipal parking lot and Trailhead Park from 4 a.m. to 4 p.m. and their signage outlined in their letter.
Support.
Motion been made and supported. Any discussion?
I would just like to say something. I'm so excited to have you at this event. I remember many years ago when we were planning the Trailhead Park, and it was the vision for events such as this is what it was designed for. for. And so welcome everybody who comes. Thank you for having it in our city.
We're happy to be here, so thank you for all the hospitality too. It means a lot.
We hope you find good weather.
That's why it's August.
Yes, absolutely.
December hasn't been very welcoming.
No.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any further discussion on the motion? All in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against? Motion does pass. Item number 2 is consideration of special event request, Richmond Little League banner request. Mr. City Manager?
Council is scheduled to consider an across-the-road banner and signage request from Richmond Little League. Their online registration is currently open, and they will be having 2 on-site registration events, one on January 15th and one on January 25th, that they would like to have the across-the-road banner and some yard signs placed throughout town. So the banner request is for January 2nd through January 17th.
Thank you. Is there a motion before discussion?
I make a motion to approve the special event application from Richmond Little League to have an across-the-road banner in conjunction with their registration event to be displayed January 2nd through January 17th, 2020. The yard signs would also be displayed during this same time frame.
Support.
What's been made and supported? Any discussion? Good. A little confused here, John. On their application, they've put dates of activity January 15th and January 25th. Those are the dates that I believe they're going to be at the clubhouse?
At the clubhouse, correct.
Okay.
So then their time period for their banner, that is just worded a little, is January 2nd through the 17th.
Yeah, why wouldn't they go through the 25th? Is there another banner that
Because,
has,
yeah.
Oh, there is another banner
The
that has to go.
Richmond Goal of Winter Days banner.
Oh, that one, yes. Very important.
So,
Why'd I bring that up?
that's all right. You were going down there, I couldn't stop you.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
We just let
Okay,
them
any
go.
other discussion? I gotta get that request in too.
Yes.
Any other discussion? Being not, all in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against? Motion does pass. Item number 3, consideration of approving resolution number 2019-19, compliance with PA 152. Mr. City Manager.
Council is scheduled to consider adopting Resolution 2019-19, a resolution electing to comply with the provisions of Public Act 152 of 2011. Each year at the beginning of our coverage year for health care, the City Council must determine how it's going to comply with Public Act 152. There's 3 ways of doing that, and in the past, through both our contract negotiations, budgeting, we've always taken the option of exempting ourselves from compliance with the act.
Thank you. Is there a motion before discussion?
I make a motion to approve resolution 2019-19, electing to comply with provisions of Public Act 152 of 2011 by exercising the city's right to exempt itself from this requirement of the act for the next succeeding healthcare plan year. Support.
Motion made and supported. Any discussion? Being not, all in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against? Motion does pass. We move on to miscellaneous matters from the city manager. Sir?
I just want to thank the volunteers that came out on Saturday to help us unpack some new decorations. So when you're driving through our downtown areas this coming holiday season, kind of look for Santa somewhere along the street and some of the new decorations. And then also on the table in the closed session room, there is a floor plan. It's one of the first deliverables we have from the company that we've hired to review our floor plan for the library. There's some other things coming, so there's a list of like the amount of shelving that we'll be adding with this plan, some other things like that, cost estimates that we don't have, but we just felt we wanted to kind of start to let people see some of the ideas that they've come up with.
Very good. Moving on, council comments. Rob?
No.
John?
Nothing tonight.
Emily?
Nothing, thank you.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Well, I will go right to the calendar then. Today being the 18th, we have a cancellation on the city calendar of a TIFA meeting on the 20th. That meeting will be held on the 25th. here at City Hall. That meeting will be the TIFA and the City Council will be a joint meeting. We have an EDC meeting on the 21st at 7 o'clock right here at City Hall. And City Hall, Library, and Community Center will be closed for Thanksgiving, 28th, 29th, and the 30th is Saturday. The library will be closed, and everybody will be back to work on December 2nd, the first Monday. That will be our next regularly scheduled City Council meeting. I have a few advertisements here. It looks like maybe the library should have its own show here. A reminder, our Parks and Recreation is doing hall walking in cooperation with the Richmond Community Schools at the middle school every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 6 to 8. The Lois Wagner Memorial Library is doing the Mitten Tree Collection from November 1st through December 16th. And you can call the library at 727-2665 for more information. The Lois Wagner Memorial Library on December 5th at 6 o'clock will have a Christmas book folding workshop. It's a free workshop, step-by-step instructions for creating one of the several seasonal designs. And ages 14 and older, again, more information, 727-2665. This is the biggie here, the City of Richmond Community Tree Lighting and Santa Parade. New day, Saturday, December 7th. It's a new parade route. The tree location, day and time is all new this year. The tree lighting will be held at the Pocket Park, located next to Mariachi's Banquet Center. The Santa Parade itself is going to be starting at Main and South Forest, and that is at 5:30 on December 7th. The tree lighting will be immediately following the parade, which should be about 6 o'clock. Again, that will be held at the community parking lot right there next to Mariachi's Hall. That's when Santa will arrive, and we will light the brand new Richmond City Christmas tree. Carols in the park, starting at 5:30 also, and also there is a outdoor Kris Kringle market next to Mariachi's that will open at 4 o'clock and stay open until about 8. There's choirs will be singing. We're hoping for a great time. Main Street's going to be closed in front of, in that one block between Monroe and Water for about an hour after the parade. So we are playing other activities for the children. So we're trying to start another new tradition here. 25th Annual Christmas Cookie Sale is on Friday, December 13th from 1 to 7 at the Lois Wagner Memorial Library. You know, all those profits will go to the library. And the Richmond Police Officers Association Spring Fling. It's a new date. It's Saturday, March 7th at Mariachi's Banquet Hall. And you would need to call 727-1011 to get your tickets. The tickets are on sale, and they do go fast. It's $35 per person. And I believe that is it. Moving on, there is no closed session this evening. Is there any other business of the City Council? Being not, a motion to adjourn would be in order.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Support.
Motion been made and supported. There's no discussion. All in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against? Motion does pass. Thank you for being with us.